Welcome back. My name is Jenny Gaston, licensed professional counselor, and I'm an advocate for menopause and perimenopause, and I'm so thrilled that you are here today. My goal is to bring awareness, empower you with knowledge, and to give you options. So last 2 weeks we've been talking about different nutrition plans, the Galveston plan and drumroll, Mediterranean. Today I want to give you a different option. This is a plant-based option, and all of these plants have one thing in common: reducing inflammation. That is key when it comes to reducing reducing perimenopause and menopause symptoms. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in there because let me tell you something, I'm a real human being. We all make mistakes, and like I said, perfection does not live here. And so let's get to it. For those of you who are new here, I do have a playlist. I will link somewhere that where you can get caught up in our hashtag menopause series. This playlist allows you to not only check out those 2 plans that I mentioned before, but also you'll be able to learn about the signs and symptoms of perimenopause and menopause. So the plant-based option we're going to talk about today is the Dr. Sebi's plan. Now, before starting anything, like I always say, check with your doctor first. That is key, because we all have different strengths and limitations. So what may work for me or somebody else may not necessarily work for you. Now, Dr. Sebi, he actually believed that disease was caused by an excess of mucus, okay, and acidity in the body. So his whole aim was how to create an alkaline environment. He believed that we can detoxify the body, reduce disease risk, and of course, inflammation. That's the word of the day. Why? Because as we age, inflammation is what not only causes us disease, right? Less ease, more pain, but it also prevents us from maintaining and losing weight as well. And so it's important to know these foods. And I don't know about you, I'm a little like a hodgepodge. I like to mix things up. So I might take some components of Dr. Sebi's plan, some components of the Galveston plan, some components of the Mediterranean diet, or I might switch it up. Listen, you do what works best for you, but we are all different, and so we don't have to look alike. And that's the same thing. I teach yoga once a week, and I'm like, listen, we don't have to do the poses the same way. If you're doing tree pose, you can have your hands together, you can have a wild tree. I'm just saying, do what works best for you, boo. All right, let's continue. So the breakdown in Dr. Sebi's plan includes these components. So you have vegetables, fruits, grains, oils, nuts, okay? You also have seeds, natural sweeteners, herbal teas, and spices, okay? So those are the main categories, right? So let's go to number 1, veggies. So veggies would include like avocado, kale, bell peppers, wild arugula, okay? And don't be all or nothing, right? I know who you are. I'm going to info my zones in the back. I see you. Number 2, fruits. Dr. Sebi plan includes apples, bananas, dates, and oranges. Examples of grain, number 3, are rye, wild rice, spelt, which is kind of like oats, and quinoa. So we're talking about complex carbs here, right? So kind of giving me Mediterranean vibes. All right, let's go to oils. Oils include avocado, hemp seed, coconut oil, and for cooking, olive oil. And so number 5 is what? Seeds and nuts. We have hemp seeds, raw sesame seeds, walnuts as some examples. And please do your research, right? If you're interested in Dr. Sebi's plan, is definitely more expansive than what I'm giving you. I'm kind of giving you like a quick want to, let's get to it. But definitely do your research. Number 6, examples of sweeteners would include agave syrup and dates, which I love because it's like pretty natural. Number 7, let's talk about herbal teas. And who doesn't love a great way to not only get hydration but nutrition? Teas can also help with your sleep, but let's go back to inflammation. So we're talking about fennel teas, ginger as examples. 6, spices. Spices include cayenne and, believe it or not, powdered seaweed, which I never tried before. So, all right. Well, if you're getting some value from this content, kindly subscribe. That really helps me as a content creator and helps support our channel. As always, share this content with a friend. And I appreciate you in advance. Let's continue. Remember, you don't have to be all or nothing. Gradually try these foods and see what works for your body. Perfection doesn't live here. All right. And I don't know about you, but my life does not end with my period. Hashtag menopause. If you're interested in joining me to bring awareness, you can definitely check out this tea. We also have hoodies and sweaters. I'll put a link in the description and in the comment section. And so, how are you feeling today? You know I'm gonna bring out my feeling pillow. Listen, this is like my little lovey here. But how are we feeling? Because perimenopause and menopause can be rough, okay? Sometimes we're doing all right, sometimes we're not, sometimes we're hot, okay? I ain't gonna even go there. But how are you doing today? Okay. Check in with yourself, journal. That is key. And make sure you're giving yourself the attention that you need. When your body's tired, rest. When you're hungry, feed it. This is how we take care of babies, right? But we can be so rough on ourselves. We push ourselves. We push boundaries within ourselves. We don't give ourselves breaks. We tell ourselves we don't deserve a break because you need to meet this deadline. Stop the madness, okay? As we wrap up, know that you are worth it. Take time to carve out to take care of yourself. And you know, whether it's nutrition, movement, just time to inhale and exhale, meditate. Do that for yourself because life is short. We work so hard, but we have to also play as well. And so what does play look like for you? It might be for someone who's an introvert, reading a book, somebody else, taking a walk with friends, wherever that is, make time to do it. You got this. Much love, y'all.